back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
One day, you're going to have to sit with the fact that nobody is ruining your future. You did it one ordinary day at a time. Not because you made one massive mistake, but because you kept postponing the things that mattered. You kept saying tomorrow. You kept waiting for motivation. You kept choosing comfort. You kept restarting. You kept telling yourself you had time. And because every individual decision felt small, you never realized how expensive they were becoming. The 6 months pass. Another year pass. You're still talking about the same dream with the same excuses and the same frustration. That's how people lose years without realizing they're losing them. So stop treating today like it doesn't matter. It does. Every day you either cast a vote for the person you want to become or the person you are trying to leave behind. And if you keep voting for comfort, don't be shocked when you wake up one day and your entire life looks like the result of those choices. You don't need another fresh start. You need to finally take responsibility for the one life you have and start acting like you actually want it. Okay? Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Yet another Friday, meet up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. Awesome this to be amongst the living and surely not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life for the gathering on this wonderful Friday morning. Guess what? Today is the last day of work and we're going to go home. I'm going to relax. I want to wake up tomorrow. Once we make it, we're not going to see the hypocrite that we work amongst. And that's good. It's going to be refreshing, don't it? But anyway, Crocus got things to tell you. The people that have a pleasant height send call me. Problem? Me don't know. One decide for call down problem for yourself, Mighty God help them. Scrap you all out, no? You need a problem with me, no? Because the people them call me out in the comment section. Kill them dead, me don't know where I go and where But relax. I'm on my way. Clarendon people, I don't finish with you yet, So I don't want to feel like say, no get where. I have more things to talk about. A whole heap of things are going right now. More the people them see. Say the government don't mean us any good. When I say the government, they mean all our elected representatives. They mean us no good. Everybody a look political points. Half of demolition they go on down at Chilani. I don't like them as a God. But watch your go on now. The police them all a little boy. Yes, all a little boy them supposed to kill. 49-year-old Craig McIntosh. He has been charged with sexual assault of a person under the age of 16. The people them say McIntosh was among team of workers repairing Hurricane Melissa damaged school right in a Mannings down at Westmoreland right down there. So when him decides say that little 15-year-old, him want put alien tongue pan her. Yeah. And them catch both of them. Send the little picnic guy homes and give him the full length of the law. As a matter of fact, the people over TikTok say I'm supposed to tell you say, only need to go down to Annie yard for Annie and her crosses picnic them. Send Annie guard jail and the little one when name, when they say she name Zoe, that little one they were 15 too. Send her go see there.
You this will expose her, you see? And you this she go put herself with, and you this she go put herself with, and you this. And the boy. Brit, just slow your life, no brother. Yeah, California, you know say it cut off my life, Brit. Brit, just cool, no man. And then me no like there's something, I know me dead for my life, you call your life, but you cut my life. Me not go my bed and dead with it. Me not go my bed and dead with nothing in my heart. Me not do your God and merciful no. Me not go my bed with nothing in my heart. You say me kill is okay. Me know who me is. Me not sell me you them. Yesterday one of my friend, me and one of my friend link up, right? A person come from overseas, so me rent a car. Or me rent a car, me carry kids them with me. Anytime me a travel, me carry me youth them with me. You understand? We go down Senti. You get what me I say? Alright. Yeah, that's how we have to go back down there last night. Me put my daughter, me put Zoe back in the car. You see me?
Say nah, guys. Them say them have our pan video. But you don't know, say look up in the pan video. I take daily, we cannot put it out. You understand? We will get into trouble. But them have our pan video. Some other people have it so they can leak them feed. Not me. I am not passing around no form of child porn any at all to get myself in trouble. No. I'm staying far away from that. Can ask the cloth off 5 people in the internet. Yeah, you put them big and careless alike. Move from right there. So now you say the auntie, big up the auntie, and that's one thing the auntie do wrong still, you know. But then again, let me show them I talk about first.
Throw me out. I can't throw me out. Want you out to throw me. Me and you do the same time. Me and you do the same time. Throw me out. I want you out.
For everybody where asks me, my nephew they in America with me right now. Him now go back down till few weeks time. So every police at Jamaica with my contact, what I know personally, them tell me say there's nothing that can be done at the moment because the person who it happened to is not there. So none of them can do about it. I mean, I understand all Jamaican police stay so because this is a man where Bumbleclad train liquor pitney. This is a man where train liquor pitney. So who to tell who else him do that to? My nephew is 14 years old. 14 fucking years old. 14. How the fuck you as a big Bumbleclad waste man, a big Bumbleclad pedophile, I gonna send that to my nephew? I fuck another man. Or you a get fucked, whatever the fuck it is. And then have the nerves for to tell my nephew for show him your hood. Show him hood. Bro, yo, it grieved me now. Puss.
Auntie should have spent a piece of money and get rid of this boy, you know? But the boy, they better collect auntie money, them involved in the same thing down there. So the man go marry the whole of them, and that's why man can't rate. None of them say them a bad man. None of them. Because all of them involved in a bastage business. Every single one of them supposed to do them and them done them. All of them. Ask the people them down there. But parents, listen to me keenly now. Keep an eye on the kids. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on the pity them, on the girl, pity them, on the boy, pity them. Watch them bag of coach, yeah. We are call them, but come to trials. Come do this and come do that. And I try out things for the pity them. Let this be a lesson or an eye opener to Uno. You see me? Auntie have to do what you have to do still. Auntie do what she have to do. We don't know how people are going to look upon the little boy as of today, but you have to do what you have to do. Guess say, you and him have the conversation. So, Uno know where Uno talk about. And I hope what comes next, him can also manage that. Yeah, so, sometimes people, we have to look upon what comes next. Yeah, want them to be exposed. Want this happen, want that to happen. But look at this now. We have to also remember these are kids. And you see, I look a peer pressure thing they at school and I look a laugh off thing they at school when that start show at them. Couple months down the line, I go to hear say, yo, this I look a youth there. Take him tree. I hope him strong and I hope the family rally around him. Listen to me now, people. More at him family rally around him. Be that tower strength there around him. No make no form of negative thoughts about his mind. I mean, I want to pick them trouble in my school either. I don't know who, I don't know who. I mean, I want to know who. I mean, no nobody put out the little boy picture. Listen to me. The people them who know this auntie and know our little nephew, don't put out him picture. We're going to protect this little boy here. At all costs, we're going to protect this little youth here. Because this little youth has stopped a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, man. But then to now one. Remember the bartender? Where the dead along the Queen's Highway, with all the telestation name Cardia, don't it? We get her full name now. Cardia Walters, she a 37-year-old. And she come from Runaway Bay. And the youth were dead, the lifeguard, Joel Treasure. 3 vehicle collision, and the 2 of them alone end up dead. Condolences to the family and friends. May their soul rest in peace. Watch ya now. The police them, my brother Anthony. Say, man, look for this girl. Anybody know this girl? You hear me, man? Just make Anthony know which part she there, because 46-year-old Rajeesh Allen, see him up on the screen, the people them call him Indian, him come from Huddersfield. Right out of St. Mary, right out there. So, you don't know, say she and somebody else carry him come up at the hospital at about 9:12 p.m. on Wednesday, July 8th. Stupid Wednesday to be exact, you know, people. And left him. Him they get stabbed, but them stab him up. Them stab him up. Then tap him up down a yard. He live close to Bascobel right down there. Then tap him up down a yard because of the relationship that he was in with this second one. It went down the hill. And then besides, him probably a move on and she never wanted to move on. She tap him up. And then she and her friend came up at the hospital and left him and just gone about them business. Listen to me. Anybody see this girl here, make sure know say she a go dead back, you know, because police them lick shot in her skin. Police them not supposed to put her in a handcuff and carry her behind bars. I'm telling you, no. Waste on her waste. Taxpayers' money and feed some of them are people here. Move from that side then now. I'm going to tell you about Pringle. Dane Pringle to be exact. The boy ride bike taxi. We come from Brighton district. Right down at Westmoreland. Westmoreland police them. Hold on for him and them charge him. Because the boy had 8 rounds of ammunition. Upon him, yeah. The police them say them see him Monday afternoon. And ride as him normally do pan like a piece of nicey bike. And decide say them are going to stop him then. Signal him for stop. And him stop as a good bike rider. Because I know say them never going to take away him bike. But him never know say them are going to search him. And when they search him, people, and some AK rounds they find pan him, you know. Some AK rounds they find pan him. Yeah, to be exact. That means one AK-47, they're somewhere around the corner. The AK they're somewhere around the corner. And the police them should have see to it, say, yo, that gun, them get it off of the street, and then they do whatever they want to do with this boy. Because them could have killed him for all I care. Them could have killed him for all I care. You understand? Boy like this, don't need them in society. So what I said and I mean what I said. And you know me already. I nah take it back. Come at it again because shot fire. Man down. Right out a Riverton side. Guess a one power one. The security guard. Look a guard. Yeah, what a guard you. Man, 24-year-old. What is supposed to know him? Man no kill him. Man kill him. Him name Dane King Junior, because him father named Dane King too. Him was a security guard and him also deal with scrap metal. Man kill him. The people them down there say Venom kill him. That's how the people. I wasn't there. I'm only telling you what the people them tell me. The people them tell me say Venom kill him. But him dead for true. You understand? At approximately 1:10 p.m. gunshot in him skin, him dead. Condolences to the family and friends. May his soul rest in peace. Speaking of resting in peace. Boy. This is what both me and Uno know. As a matter of fact, I don't know about Uno, but I know about me. The time at bad. From my band until now, first I ever feel this I eat here. Me not tell no. The time hot, you know. I never saw down a hell at again. Me not really want to know still cause me not plan for go down there. But me not straight from the story. Watch you go on for a while go on now. People, you have to be careful when you go in the water bodies. Whether river, beach, sea, wherever you go. Nobody make you water pass on the knee, man. I'm not even say ankle. Don't make you water pass on the knee. Careful. Remember, a teaspoon of water can drown you. This a little youth here now, just left school, 16-year-old Jamar Clark, just graduated. I don't know him plans come September. But I know him mother plans come in September. She have to now bury him because him John. Him go to deep. Yeah, him go to deep. Everybody knows that the piece of water they run a garden pen. He don't like nobody, all people around there don't like it kill them. So him John out there. John no star condolences to the family and friends. May his soul rest in peace. You know, St. John for Wednesday, they never find anybody until Thursday. At least they find anybody. I wanted to dive as them, see? Find other body that they want to. Because a whole heap of people, them cross the bush over there, there's some buried down at that, Oh, nobody asks me, I know these things, but I know a lot of things. I know a lot of stuff. I always tell I know a lot of stuff. 10 to in one. Screen right now is Anthony will come from round a Greenwich farm, or should I say Anthony will deliver on a Greenwich farm, because last night him never stabbed him up for one piece of slippers. I am not sure if it's a piece of slippers on him foot right now, But him never stab him up with a piece of slippers. And him never run from out of the community and run gun about him business. And people to add insult to injury. The big idiot police them last night at approximately 11 minutes past 11. The boy for Alexander Road for dead the boy and down dead the boy. The little boy should have dead like him, uncle. Me I tell you the truth, and the two of them should have buried one time. You can't kill man for slippers. Real slippers. Me not talk no fake slippers or no code slippers. Slippers like where you see my van on his foot. Me not sure if I that the one there, but they kill him for a pair of slippers. Jesus Christ, this don't make sense. 10 to in one. Me I go say this. I'm going to pick up the only person where me say go down a Trelawney and I say people first. Even though it a benefit him because this is the type of work him do, but him not look for no color. He must say people first. So I'm going to take the time out and big up Donovan Collins, the attorney. Yeah, man. Me know say I saw you make your butter and I feel defend people rights. See me? But you are the only man when me see go up on the ground and I say watch you, man. People first. Everybody else I look political points. Everybody else I look political points and I make up story and I tell lie. So continue to do what you are doing. Yeah, man. Unlawful detention, yeah. You're right about that. I remember say this man here, apartheid green team, And if you see the man do what he do, because he might get him butter in his pocket at the end of the day, but we have to pick him up. People first. Alright? I know, but me talk what me say. Me see him in him book in his hand. Me no see him carry no water either, Me no see Mark Golding carry no water either. Yeah. Mark Golding them don't plan for go down there and then don't even carry a bottle of water for people them. Political points, them look.
We have already started the process in filing the matter in the Supreme Court. At this stage, the first phase of the court action will be focused on the men who the police arrested on the morning before the demolition exercise took place. Those men who were arrested and placed in custody and spent several hours there without charge. So we have already taken instructions from them and we intend to file a lawsuit against the state for false imprisonment and breach of the men's constitutional right before the end of the week, certainly by tomorrow. All they knew is that the police came, kicked off their doors, threw them into their vehicle and took them to Falmouth police station, and it was late in the afternoon, sometime after 2 p.m., that they were released without charge. Yes, they lost properties based on my instructions. In particular, the most disturbing one is his baby mother had recently had a baby, a C-section, and that baby was just 5 days old. And when he came back out, when he was released from custody, he discovered that his 5 days old baby, his house was demolished, and the baby was placed in a bathpan and placed under a bus shed. And the mother, who is still suffering, placed in the cold after wee hours of the morning, 3 a.m.
Yeah, she is. And it's a C-section, she gave me a 5 days old baby.
Your
And she ran that
Your baby father. Lock him up. Take his baby. Put in a bad pan.
Yes.
And a bus stop.
Yes. I think them out the road.
Where are you staying now? She not come out and me get pampers fear and everything. Baby. That's me. Let me know. Everybody is making this thing like about politics. What is happening here with these people is not about politics. Stop the foolishness. Everybody needs to come together now and help the people. See, you have a dead mother, her poor, she do a C-section, and her poor child was placed in a bad van. You know, she don't have anywhere to live now. So we need both GLP and PNP have to come together now and find a solution for these people. Stop the nonsense. I saw on social media talking about GLP and PNP. Stop it! Nonsense! These things must not be repeated in Jamaica.
Everybody, I'm visiting Cooper Spend community today at the invitation of Mr. Dennis Meadows and the team in North Carolina. We know that this particular piece of land has a long history and a complicated legal history. And my role here is not to try and get to the bottom of that today. But what has happened here is a calamity, a humanitarian calamity. And the first priority must be to restore the lives of the households who have had their homes destroyed yesterday. The government has brought some tents and provided other very interim forms of assistance, and it's a start. But the permanent relocation of those who have been displaced, in consultation with them, on lands where they can be permanently settled in a decent living condition, is critical at this time, and the government must proceed. The matter of lands falls directly under the portfolio of the Prime Minister as Minister of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development. All of the land agencies of government fall under him. So he is in a position to expedite a solution to this crisis, and I'm calling on him to do so. Identify an appropriate location and make the necessary investments so that the people can be restored. That's the first issue. The second issue is the other households who are in jeopardy because the demolition was not complete yesterday, and they have expressed an intention to return to complete it. Now, while the Cooper's Pen property has sections of it with formal titled houses, there are another section which has very well established homes, concrete structures, properly built, but are in jeopardy because they don't have title for that. The question is, what is going to happen to them? And I would call on the government immediately to begin a process of negotiation on their behalf to try and find a solution. The fact of the matter is that the last PNP administration did attempt to create a community under the Housing Act for these people. It was gazetted by the Minister of Housing. However, it was contested by the owner, and the matter went to court, and in the Court of Appeal, the matter ended, and the community didn't get any form of protection from the court at that time. So it remains to the government to find a solution for them, and I'm calling on them to do so. And time is of the essence, because as we've seen, the methods being used by this particular whoever's behind this arrangement are extreme. There's an allegation that the police were deployed in the wee hours of the morning The young men were arrested and detained in jail in Falmouth until the afternoon, and during that period when they were away from the community, the demolition, supported by and protected by the security forces, took place. And as we know, elderly people have lost their homes, baby mothers, children who are going to school, etc., are all now in a very vulnerable condition. So the third point I want to make is a policy issue, and it relates to how private rights, as protected by the court, are enforced against vulnerable communities. There needs to be a mechanism to ensure that this sort of thing doesn't happen. We're seeing it too often, both on public land. There was Clifton, there was an attempt in Pleasant Hill, in the Wydasville area, in, I believe, is it Albion in St. Thomas, homes that were also demolished, and here at Cooper's Pen. So both on the public and private sector side, where you're going to be demolishing homes of people where they're vulnerable, children, elderly, women, etc. It cannot just be that the law takes its course in a totally unregulated way without taking into account and balancing the needs, the rights, constitutional and otherwise, of the citizens who are impacted. I believe there needs to be an inquiry into this process of how land rights are enforced in this country against residents who have been long-standing on property. As we know, private property in Jamaica, there's a 12-year limitation period, where if you're in adverse possession for over 12 years, you defeat the title of the prior owner. But we have instances where people may have been living for much longer than that on property and are still not having their rights protected because they are not in a position to do so themselves. These are persons who lack means to utilize the legal system because they don't have the means to do so. So there needs to be a proper inquiry into this with a view to coming up with a policy that balances the rights of our citizens, protects private property rights, but also protects the rights of the people who are vulnerable and who the state is there to protect. So those are the 3 points I want to make this morning, and I will hand over to my colleague. Isaac Buchanan is here from a human rights perspective. Lothan Cousins is here from Land and Works, and of course we have the Member of Parliament in waiting, Dennis Meadows. Go ahead.
Right, that notwithstanding that there is private rights, there is a process and procedure to ensure that human dignity is always maintained. That is guaranteed by our Charter of Fundamental Rights. It would simply mean that when issues of right to privacy is breached, the security forces participation by the false imprisonment, the wrongful detention, these are matters that must be ventilated before the court so that this is not an exercise that can be repeated because it is lawless. Any conduct from the state that is not demonstrably justifiable in a free and democratic society means that it breaches the Constitution, and we must respect the Constitution in such a way that I am of the view that a restoration or a replacement, a relocation exercise by the government is something that must be considered and must be done swiftly. We must understand that many of us are still suffering from the Melissa experience. To come and see my brothers and sisters be placed in tents during hurricane season is unacceptable, and I don't want that to be lost. This is not just about property rights. They are human rights, and every Jamaican, the least among us, deserves that. Thank you.
False, that is misleading, and that is not true. They have the tools available to them. The Local Communities Amenities Improvement Act was enacted in 1977 by Michael Manley because he foresaw circumstances like this. And I am calling on the government to immediately invoke that act to protect the residents that are to be impacted by demolition, and for those already impacted by demolition, a tent is not the solution. In fact, these tents appear to be the tents that were donated by the Japanese government for the people for Hurricane Melissa. Many of whom are still exposed to the elements. Any government that cares about the people would have been here already. And they'll run and come because the opposition is here. But I'm calling on all well-thinking Jamaicans to think carefully about what do you want for the future of this country. There is a distinction between one party and another party. And we are not necessarily supporting illegality. But one must remember that the issue of landlessness is something that dates back to the days of colonialization. And not every Jamaican is so lucky or so fortunate to be born in a family that has abundance of land that they can live on and farm. And so it is most inhumane. The member of parliament saying that he does not know or did not know is not sufficient. Elements of the state were involved in this demolition exercise. It is clear that the state was involved and the state must go with the situation immediately. And those are my comments.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.